deal's getting worse all the time. This deal's getting worse all the time. This deal is getting worse all the time. This deal is very fair, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Hello, gang, and welcome to Displaying Model Behaviour, the Earth's mightiest video podcast. Whole bunch of news to talk about, so let's talk about it. First of all, the Mythic Legion's dragon is up for pre-order, and this deal's getting worse all the time! Look, it is a huge amount of money, and it's going to be a huger amount of money, depending on how many extras you want to get. So yes, of course, it is the base model dragon for 550. But if you want the open wings, that's going to be extra. And if you want the head with the fire effect, that's going to be extra too. So it's a lot of quiche, a lot of money. But then again, what else are you going to spend your money on? The answer, of course, is food, rent, clothes, heating, those things. But after that, what else are you going to spend your money on, am I right? Model Behaviour channel membership. But then after that, why not treat yourself to a gigantic chonking honking dragon? I know a lot of people are. They're going to have to, because they have to meet their minimum requirements, otherwise it ain't going to get made. I think it will do. I'm willing to bet it's going to be a safe bet. I think people are going to go for this. I know a few in the model behavior community who are. It's kind of funny. 4 Horsemen actually had to put out a statement saying, yo, there was a bit of confusion. Some people thought that it actually didn't come with any heads or wings. If for 550 it was just the body. And they're like, no. For 550 you do get the full dragon with the regular head and the closed wings. And then it's extra for the open wings, and then also extra for the extended head with the fire effect. So hey, it's a lot of money, but it's a great looking product too. Go on over to 4 Horsemen. Pre-orders are open today. You can judge for yourself. Folks, time to take a quick pause for the cause and tell you all about this channel's sponsor, Legendsverse. And you know what Legendsverse is. They are the one-stop shop for all of your action figure collecting, cataloguing, and correlating needs. Whether it's Marvel Legends, DC Multiverse, Select, Mezco, Mafex, WWE, Jada, Transformers, Motu, you name it. They probably have it covered. And if they don't, they're more likely than not planning to. Not only can you catalog your whole collection, you can see how much it's worth. You can check to see what you have pre-ordered, where you've pre-ordered it from. You can look at the user-submitted content to see what different teams there are and who goes on each team. So if I wanted to see who goes onto a Young Warriors team or a New Warriors team, Young Justice, New Warriors, those are the 2 different ones. Well, either one. You could go to the community section and see what teams people have made, so you can check off which characters you need to complete said teams. That's something I really like, a little sense of community there. Also, they do competitions as well. Right now there's a photo competition going on, so you can submit your photos and win an action figure. That's really fun. Go check them out. Tell them Model Behavior sent you, and you'll be glad you did. Something that is a much easier sell, as far as I'm concerned, are the Storm Arena figures. We had a little blurry picture on yesterday's episode. Well, now Mr. Lee and I think Preternia over on Instagram have some uphand? Yes, Dave, some uphand in close images. Let's go with that. And some videos as well. I'm just going to share a couple of pictures. If you want to have a look at the videos, then you can go over to their Instagram. Check them out. They deserve it. They got the scoop. But M. Bison, I don't need a 7-inch scale M. Bison. I've got the Jada Toys one, but he just looks so good. Too many good things to spend my money on. Then there's Mike Hagar, again, like we were saying, from Final Fight, along with Cody as well. It is Cody, isn't it? Both of those guys look decent. I'm not a big Final Fight guy, though, so that's okay. My money's safe. Zangief, Street Fighter 6, looks fantastic. I love the more pro wrestler gear that he's in. I really, really like that. All of these guys, they look so good. And we ain't done yet. because it's Preternia who have the up-close pictures of more of the Street Fighter characters from Storm Arena. Sagat looks the absolute business. This is kind of difficult for me because I'm halfway through collecting the Jada Street Fighters, as we all are, but damn, if this Sagat doesn't look even better than the Jada one for the similar price, probably. I mean, they haven't announced a price for Sagat, so it might be more expensive. We don't know. But what I know is I kind of want them both. So maybe I'll get the Jada, and then when Storm Arena comes out, I'll sell the Jada and get the Storm. I don't know. These are the important financial decisions that adults need to consider when you get to my age. Then also, Dan looks terrific. So much character in the Dan figure. It just screams the ridiculous idiot that Dan is. I love that. And if there's anyone who knows what a ridiculous idiot looks like, it's me. Then also Street Fighter Alpha Chun-Li, not the most exciting Chun-Li costume, but I still kind of dig it. And then finally, Morrigan from Darkstalkers. And honestly, I actually don't love this design. And I think that maybe it's not so much the way that it's made, but actually I don't know if this costume just translates well to an action figure, because I just think the way that the black bikini or black swimsuit part of the figure cuts like the body, it just doesn't look right to my eye. And I didn't like their 7-inch version, and I don't think I like this version either. And I don't think it is the quality of the figure. I think it is just maybe the design. It looks odd to my eye. But we've got her and Lilith behind her as well. Hey, the jury is still out, because I do love the idea of these characters. But yeah, something just doesn't quite click for me. Maybe if I ever have one in hand, I'll be able to tell you why. In the meantime, though, we'll go with these pictures. McFarlane Toys doubling down on their spawns now that they're not doing DC. So we've got a reveal of Spawn Rat City the Deviant. Pre-orders will be open March 12th, and that's all we've got to go on for now. But hey, it's another version of Spawn, but like so many Spawn characters, he does also look pretty decent. So, hey, if they're not putting so much time and effort into DC, maybe their other lines will get more care and attention. Then again, I say that, and I just think about their McFarlane Mortal Kombat figure reveals, and I'm like, nope, it's probably going to be more of the same, isn't it? A figure that does look a little bit bee's knees, though, if I say so myself, is the SH Figure Arts Prowler Miles, across the Spiderverse Miles. This is a cool design. It really is. The Prowler, the original Prowler design in Spider-Verse looked good. And then this just has that awesome cyberpunk kind of feel to it. Love the neon colors, love the gauntlets, and just everything about it. It pops, man. It pops big time. So pre-order is going to be open March 7th. So today, get over there now. And then they're going to be released around about August 2025. So yeah, another beautiful Spider-Verse figure from Figure Arts. Yeah, it is Figure Arts. It's correcting myself for no reason. This guy looks real nice. Folks, if you enjoy this show, then maybe you might want to get a little bit more model behavior. And to do that, you can go to any of these social links, be it Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, get a YouTube channel membership, check out the merchandise page. All of these are available at links in the description down below. Man, NECA just don't slow down with their Ninja Turtles figures. This one was put up for pre-order a little while ago, actually. This is the Mirage Comics TMNT Glow-in-the-Dark Transmat Fugitoid. You know, I had to read that one off the screen. So this is we've had Fugitoid before, but it was like regular comic colored, wasn't it? So I'm thinking this is the same one. Need to double check to be sure, but just a glow in the dark version. And I'm a big sucker. I'm a big kid when it comes to glow in the dark type features. So I kind of like him. He looks like a big green jelly bean. And that in my mind is a lot of fun. Oh man, Mety toys, they're the gift that keeps on giving. In the last episode, I was talking about the Ogre Warriors. I didn't have the proper name for them, but they're the Crusher Ogre Warrior. So badass looking. Well, if you want to up the scale a little bit, we're also getting this incredible looking Sahikawa. That's the name that I've got here for this terrifying looking samurai warrior monster. I don't even know what to call it. I call it amazing looking is what I'll call it. This looks so good. Just the initial reveal picture. But I know a lot of people, friend of the show, Kozen told me this, a lot of people used Mety Toys' original Green Orc as a base for Hulk customs. And I think they're leaning into that because they're like, oh, well, how about we do a grey type character. So you strip all that armor away, you probably got a Grey Hulk base body under there. But, I mean, why would you want to take it away? Everything here looks amazing. More information as it's released. And also, they ain't done. We've got some more pictures here from Mety Toys. This time we've got the Savage Tiger Warrior, which does exactly what it says on the tin. A stunning looking Savage Tiger Warrior with all the different types of costuming armor that you can put on there. I can't tell yet. I'll double check. Obviously. Not obviously. It's like, do you double check, Dave? Sometimes I do. We've got two different pictures, but I'm not sure if these are two different figures or if it's one figure just with different armor combinations and head sculpts on there. I'll do a little bit of due diligence, see if I can find out. But nonetheless, both of these look stunning. Joy Toy, 1/18th scale, as they always do. They're moving over to the video game realm with King of Fighters 98. Well, I had that whole spiel and then just forgot what the name of the franchise was. So there's only this one image just to announce that that's what they're doing. So nothing else to go on, so let's not linger. But it's Joy Toy cross SNK, the company that made King of Fighters 98. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more from this very soon. Just announced, Jazzwares are doing a Cope and Cage 2-pack, or Edge and Christian, as they're better known. No, it's not Cope and Cage, it's Cope and Christian Cage. Oh, no, it is Cope and Cage. I was right. I gotta stop correcting myself. I need to just accept the fact that model behavior is never wrong. Ever. So they're going to be doing this Target exclusive 2-pack, and these costumes are pretty much based on, I think, their final blow-off match at World's End, which had one of the most ridiculous finishes of any wrestling match. It was an I Quit match, which Cope won by repeatedly kicking Cage in the balls. That was just it. He just kept kicking him in the nuts until he finally submitted. Oh, that was funny. Wrestling is so silly, and that's one of the reasons I love it so much.
And speaking of pro wrestling, we got ourselves a little preview of a Walmart Collecticon 2025 Mattel WWE Ultimate Action Figure Monday Night War Stone Cold Steve Austin figure.
So that was actually a terrible Steve Austin. Shown below, or right here next to me, we've got, WWE Ultimate Edition Monday Night War Stone Cold Steve Austin, which will be available March 14th. 10 a.m. on Walmart.com and probably on shelves as well. Maybe. $32.97. And with the different heads, I like that it's got laughing, smiley Stone Cold because it actually all three of these heads are great. Anyone lamenting the idea of Mattel doing DC figures, be like, oh, is this going to be like Barbie? Or no, it's not. Like, look at what Mattel do. You're telling me you don't want DC figures with this many accessories, this many different portrait options and head sculpts? I mean, there's no guarantee they're going to make them like this, but it'd be pretty darn cool if they did. And yeah, I really love the expressions on these. These look great. The soft goods jeans and t-shirt as well. I really dig this. Oh, you got the handcuffs. They say you can't hear a picture. I literally could hear this saying, I ain't through with you yet, Vince. Not yet, not by a long shot. That's great. I really like this. Cool little bit of comic book news. In IDW's Ninja Turtles, there's going to be a new hockey-masked vigilante to replace Casey Jones. He is handing the mask down to April O'Neil. And this is something I don't think has been done before. I don't think April's ever put on the hockey mask and become a vigilante before, but I kind of like the look of it. Looks like a terrifying Terminator with red hair. I really need to start reading more of the modern Ninja Turtles because they look so good. And if the current story is going to be starring this badass hockey mask, hockey stick wielding April, yeah, I could be on board for this. CT Toys have revealed their Wolverine figure, and it does look like a bit of an upgrade from the Marvel Legend, although still has the same argument that I gave for the Marvel Legend of why not just throw in the regular claws and the regular head as well? And the answer is because we want to sell another one. But dude, those flaming effects, they do look gorgeous. I always feel a little bit unsure about shouting out, rip-off companies. Well, yeah, knockoff companies, certainly. It's Mafex brown costume Wolverine with a new head sculpt. But hey, at least they are actually doing something new. They're not just taking what was done before, but the claws, the skull, those all look brand new. And I'm pretty impressed with them, actually. The translucent plastic's gorgeous. If you really desperately want a Wolverine, then this is probably the best one you're ever going to get. We got some more anime characters here. This one is from Keep Going. 1/12 scale Sengoku G series super action figure Sanada Yukimura. You can tell that was some Ron Burgundy sight reading right there. I'm a bit of a snail shell snob when it comes to my anime girls, but this one does look pretty good. You can totally see from some of these facial expressions exactly what they're going for. They're like, okay, we know how you're going to be posing some of these figures. And I'm like, well, I don't know, because my mind is as pure as the driven snow. However, there are some folks who are like, oh, this could be salacious. And honestly, more power to you. Pose your action figures however you like. I got love for you. If you're collecting action figures, you're all right by me, as long as you're not doing anything weird with them. This segment's going in a strange direction, but I'm sorry, when you have an action figure that looks like this, I mean, like, no one freeze frame that. Thank you. What do you expect? So this does look cute though. It's kind of fun. Yeah. It's up there on Gundamit.com. You can pick her up if you like. $61.99. And folks, that does it for Good News for today. What did you think about the items covered? Comment below. Let me know. And if you want to support the channel, you can do by getting a YouTube channel membership, just like all the good brothers and sisters and non-binary people and anyone else who's a channel member. You're all welcome to join in the credits. It helps me keep the lights on and you guys can sleep well at night knowing that you're keeping Dave alive. Gang, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior.